And a huge typhoon strikes southern Japan. Around 3 million people are told to evacuate their homes. 3 million people in Japan have been urged to leave their homes as the country prepares for one of the most destructive typhoons in years. Winds of more than 90 miles per hour have been battering the southern coast, and at least 25,000 properties are already without power. Our Tokyo correspondent Rupert Wingfield-Hayes reports.
So far, the more dire predictions about Typhoon Nanmadol have not come to pass. Despite winds gusting to nearly 150 miles an hour, only minor damage is being reported from western Japan. But this is a huge storm, one of the biggest to hit Japan in half a century, and it is far from over. As it swept ashore this morning in southern Kyushu, the government issued an emergency alert, one which has never been declared before for anywhere on the Japanese mainland.
There's
a chance we'll see winds of a kind that we haven't experienced before. We could also get big swells, storm surges and record rain.
The destructive winds from Nanmadol are only part of the threat. It is also carrying vast quantities of water, and that is now falling right across the eastern half of Kyushu. As much as half a metre of rain could fall in less than 24 hours. Kyushu is very mountainous, and the danger will then be of landslides and even more so of flooding. There is now just too much water coming down for the rivers to handle. And so the Japanese government has told nearly 3 million people they need to leave their homes and head to local evacuation centres. This morning, thousands began to heed that advice, but hundreds of thousands more will likely choose to ignore that advice and ride out the storm at home. It is going to be a very tense night for them and for the authorities. River levels across Kyushu and southern Honshu are expected to peak sometime in the next 12 hours, putting Japan's extensive flood defences under severe strain. All it will take is one breach and whole towns can be inundated in minutes, giving those who've refused to evacuate no time to escape. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes, BBC News in Tokyo.